So what's up, dude? We still down for that instance? Yeah, dude. What do you mean you're not level 70 yet? You went out and bought a present for your sister? You could be level 70 right now, running an instance with me. Alright, dude, whatever. You know what? I'll just make a song. How about that? Okay? This is entitled The History and Evolution of Video Games. It all started in the arcades, with Pac-Man and Pong, with 2-bit graphics, and the load times were long. Jack and Carson GTA slowing down with Max Payne. This is the history and evolution of video games. Take it back to Atari. Pong was the very first played, the first to come home, and the first ever made. With a couple of cables, could be played on TV, without the hassle of quarters and folk machinery. But that wasn't enough, it just evolved from there. Nobody could touch them. Nobody could compare. Then along came Nintendo for some friendly competition, with dreams, a couple programmers, and a rendition. What was their secret? It was the NES. The Nintendo Entertainment System became the best, leaving Atari's mouth open like, oh hot damn. They knocked him out of the park like a Denny's Grand Slam. People were cutting bushes with Link, popping heads with Mario. He was actually Italian, but he looked like he was from the barrio. With these graphics, he did look kind of like a beaner. I mean, when you press B, Link's sword kind of looks like my wiener. It all started in the arcade with Pac-Man and Pong, with 2-bit graphics, and the load times were long. Jack and Carson GTA slowing down with Max Payne. This is the history and evolution of video games. Then came 3D, then 64 and Dreamcast. Nintendo had foot in the ground, and Sega wouldn't last. For Fighters was good, and our favorite Hedgehog Sonic, but look at Nintendo's controller, it was a little bit demonic. Flip it upside down, it was the devil's pitchfork. They stabbed up Sega like the gangs in New York. Everything was good until along came Sony. They chopped up their competition like straight up baloney. Now the two Japanese companies were going to war. They were going game for game and horror for horror. Then along came PC busting down through the door with amazing graphics and their technology dual core. So pop up The Sims with the creator of Maxis. They were tilting up off the shelves like a PS3 6-axis. Japan was getting slaughtered. What were they gonna do? They wanted a couple years, then introduced the PS2. It all started in the arcades with Pac-Man and Pong, with 2-bit graphics, and the load times were long. Jack and Carson GTA slowing down with Max Payne. This is the history and evolution of video games. So here comes Sony with their new device. Their GTA series was looking pretty nice. Then Nintendo had a cube, Microsoft had a box. The console war had erupted and spread like the pox. Everyone chose a side. I'm a Sony boy myself. Anything Microsoft, keep that crap on the shelf. Xbox came in late, so PS2 ranked higher. The cube did good but had to temporarily retire. Many years passed with the talk of next gen. They were gonna be PC killers, but nobody knew when. So here comes Microsoft coming out of the silence. They introduced the 360 and they became the giants. Gates had a good year start over Japan, but they sacrificed hardware and made buyers mad. They had problems like the 3 lights of death, left more lines on your disc than a crackhead's breath. It all started in the arcades with Pac-Man and Pong, with 2-bit graphics, and the load times were long. Jack and Carson GTA slowing down with Max Payne. This is the history and evolution of video games. But what Microsoft brought to the table wasn't only beef. They brought exclusive rights to GTA and had the Master Chief. But Xbox had more games and the Wii was cheap. PS3 was expensive, so sales were put to sleep. Xbox is on top and the Wii is doing better. I wanted a PS3, Santa, but you gave me a frickin' sweater.